much to let our employees go on Facebook or go on LinkedIn or go on Twitter because we worry about what they'll say. So over here we got the idea of communications, be transparent, say what's going on. Over here it's like, I don't know that I want that person or I trust them with the message. And that's what's going on right now. That's why so many businesses are to be or not to be an MSP. That's what I've said, to be or not to be. I facilitated with 10 printing company CEOs last Friday. I've done this bag trip 3 times now, so they enjoyed it too. Those samples are getting a little I think they're a little disheveled. But the idea was, how do you fend off social media and all this stuff, and you've heard of apps and mobile media. One of the ideas that came to my head is, why not create an app that shows a press check? Why not create an app that shows when your customers are going to come out that they can click on a button and see when their press check's going to be ready? He just talked about it. Technology's there. Why don't we come up with those ideas? And when I speak, I'm going to be speaking for Las Vegas Promotional Products Association International. You can go to that show or the Integrated Print Forum or any of these shows, and every industry's dealing with the same thing. How do we get our message out? How do we communicate our message? So that's what's going on right now, and we'll move on from there. But I've deemed the term, it's communications, plural, not just communication. Communications is a give and take. It's listening. It's truly listening. It's getting on Twitter and engaging by listening. It's getting on LinkedIn and participating in groups. As a matter of fact, I put myself out there 11 months ago by saying what my book title was going to be. I went into LinkedIn groups. How many of you guys use LinkedIn or LinkedIn groups? Okay, so I went in a group and I said, what do you think? Everyone in sales, agree or disagree? And I put it in 3 different forums. I won't even name them. I'm going to keep myself out of trouble. So a month ago, a guy self-publishes a book who's in the forum, same title. I know for a fact how it came from, and I know it came from my idea. Now, I put it out there, double-edged sword. So just understand, when you're putting yourself out there, that's how this stuff works. Doesn't matter, totally different book, totally different content, but you put your message out there, just understand blogging and all that come pot shots. Everything you do becomes what I'm going to call micro-scrutinized, okay? So it's great. Mobile, get on LinkedIn, get on Twitter, talk about the Trinity, all these great things. And that's true. I think that's the Trinity of social media too. Just be careful. One thing I want to say is, before I move to the next slide, everything you write in this stuff, because we're printers at heart, print can be redone, pulled apart, thrown away. I've done a lot of those jobs. Blind carbon copy email to the world. A blind carbon copy email to the world. I want you to be thinking about that. As soon as you tweet it, as soon as you put it on Facebook, as soon as you write it on LinkedIn, it never goes away. Just be thinking.